This is Jyotirmay, Department of Biology. So, in a previous topic, we have discussed about what are microorganisms, what are useful microorganisms and harmful microorganisms. Now, in this class, we discuss about preservation of food, how food is preserved and how we protect food from decomposition of microorganisms. Generally, bacteria and fungi are the major responsible for causing damage to the food. Then how to preserve this food for a long time. So for this, there are some preservative methods are used. We look at that. So the first preservation method, sun drying. From olden days onwards, this is a very famous for preservation. So sun drying means under the sunlight we dry it. So we make it dehydrated. Dehydrated means we remove the water from the food. So majorly from vegetables, fruits. I have written only vegetables and fruits there. But generally you also can write your meat. Meat means any meat. You can take any meat, whether it is a fish or chicken, mutton, also can be dried. You see, generally we can call orugulu, maadi orugulu or vankai orugulu. Like in the olden days, to save the food, they used to dry it. They did not used to get some fruits and vegetables for all seasons. Even now also you see mango, we get only in the summer season. But nowadays due to the hybridization, we are getting mangoes even in the winter, rainy seasons also. But olden days, people did not used to get in such a way. So that in mid-season, the fruits or vegetable what they get, they used to dry it. And that dried material, they used to use it for cooking for next purposes. Got it? The sun drying can prevent the growth of microorganisms here. So what microorganisms are responsible for causing damage to the food? Bacteria and fungi, right? Those two cannot be grown if there is no there is no water content in food. So that is a major concept. We are removing water from the food to preserve it for long time. Next one, heating. You know, generally our parents, even at your home, your mother, she heats food for 2 to 3 times, majorly milk. Milk is to be boiled for 72 degrees temperature and for 15 to 20 minutes. If you boil it, the milk can be stored for 1 day or 2 days. Got it? For even not only milk, anything, if you heat it in a certain temperature, the food not get spoiled for a long time. It can be preserved for time, but if continuously if you are heating it, the food material lose its components present in it. It is also a problem. So that boil it up to certain time and make use of it for 2 to 3 days, then it can be good. And next one, cooling, refrigeration. Here I forgot to tell you, in a heating process, if there are any microorganisms in it which are causing damage to the food, will die if you heat it. Got it? That is a concept. And next one, cooling. Cooling is nothing but refrigeration. So generally, you know, nowadays anything if we need to store for long days, we put it in refrigerator. Whatever it is, if it is yesterday's curry or today's curry, milk, curd, vegetable, fruit, even flour, nowadays rice flour, wheat flour, even duff. If you after preparing duff, idli duff or rice flour or idli mixture or dosa mixture is stored in a refrigerator. What is a major fetching by the refrigerator? Refrigerator do not let the growth of bacteria, even fungus also, so that the food can be stored for long time. Understand? So that is the reason we use the refrigeration also for. Next one, freezing, deep freezing. Generally you have a flesh like meat, fish and meat product, anything, if some fruits and vegetables. So you need to store it for long days. Then we need to put it in deep refrigeration. If you put it in deep refrigeration, the food does not get spoiled. So that we can use it for long days, minimum for 1 week. Like even in foreign country, people do the same. They store it in deep refrigeration and they make use. Got it? The deep refrigeration is nothing but 0 degrees Celsius. Under the 0 degrees Celsius temperature, they store that food. Understand? Next one. Well, milk also can be stored there. I didn't write there, but milk also can be stored in a deep refrigeration. Next, common salt. Generally, common salt anywhere, even in making of curry, making of pickles. Pickles majorly they add salt, heavy salt. Salt has a nature to not to let the growth of bacteria or fungi on that. So that if you add salt in a pickle, it do not spoil. Even see, pickles we are using for 2 years, 3 years. Some of the pickles we can use for 5 years also. How the material can be stored for long days? The only one reason, that is addition of salt in it. If you add salt to it, salt and cardamom, or if not mustard powder, oil, chili powder, turmeric, by adding all these preservatives, the food can be stored for long days. Understand? Because it do not allow the growth of microorganisms first of all. So that if no microorganism, food don't get spoiled. Is it clear? So by this way, the food can be preserved. And other than this, there are some other preservative methods. I'll tell you now. So there remaining preservative methods here. Sugar. Generally, if you want to store any food item for a long time, additionally, other than salt, they make use of sugar. Instead of sugar, you also can make use of honey. Honey is a very good preservative, can preserve food items very long time. And here, sugar generally in our normal regular days we see in our fruits, we add sugar and we store it, right? Even in jams making, jellies making, even in sweets making also. Due to the excessive sugar in it, microorganisms cannot grow in it, so that the food can be stored for long time. See, normally sweets you can store it for 1 month nearly if you add sugar in it. Even jams also, jellies also, even fruits, even chocolates, candies, whatever are not going to be spoiled because of the addition of sugar in it. If you add sugar, they won't get spoiled for a long time. Got it? And honey. Generally to store fruits, even vegetables, olden days people used honey. In honey, if you store the food, it will not get spoiled for nearly 1 year, 2 year, 5 years. The honey also do not get spoiled for 500 years. Can you believe it? Honey, original honey, doesn't spoil for 500 years. So in that honey, if you store any food item also not get spoiled, but I can't tell you that it can be stored for 500 years. But minimum you can store it for 1 year, 2 years easily. Okay, next one. Mustard, oil and vinegar. Generally, in making of pickles, generally when making of pickles, people use mustard oil. Mustard oil, avar nune or vinegar. If you add in these to anything, pickles not spoil for 2 to 3 years, and you can store it for 2 to 3 years without any damage. Got it? Because they are very strong and strong to control the growth of microorganisms, so that it not spoil faster. And next one, chemicals. Generally sodium metabisulfite, sodium benzoate, citric acid. Normally we can see in backside of the cool drink bottles or food items, the backside of the packets, we find that chemicals. Generally those chemicals, why they add? To store the food for a long time. Even you drink maaza or fruit juices or some packet juices, whatever you get, in that they add some chemicals to store that for a long time, but not to cause any harm to us. It is not much harm to us, but if continuously we are taking that chemical containing food, it will cause harm to our body even. So that those kind of food items are to be taken very little. It's better. Okay. And then what are the food items are added by this chemical? Sodium metabisulfite and sodium benzoate, citric acid. Okay. Jams, generally jellies, juices, splashes. Outside splashes are available. like some seasonal fruits which are not getting their milk as a squash, and then they add chemical. Got it. So these chemicals are useful for storage. Even next one is pasteurization is also one more method to store the food for a long time. So this pasteurization method can be applicable for majorly milk. For milk it is majorly applicable. You know who introduced that method? Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur was the first person who introduced pasteurization. Once upon a time, the people, those who are living around of the Louis Pasteur area, they came with a problem to Louis Pasteur. That is, their milk is the milk is damaging, spoiling within 1 day, and even wine, grape juice also spoiling very fast. For that, he gave a solution. If you boil any substance, food item, for 15 to 20 minutes in a certain temperature like 72 degrees temperature, then 63 to 72 degrees temperature, then food can be preserved. The shelf life, not the lifespan, its own shelf life of the food can be increased. So by following this method, when now we are also doing the same thing, pasteurization, heating the items for a long time in a certain temperature and storing the food item, and that stored food can be used for long. Understand? Nowadays we are using milk for 1 month also. See, packed milk. The packed milk in a packet which is packed in aluminium wrappers. The milk which is stored in aluminium wrappers can be used for 1 month by storing it in refrigeration. Got it? So how can we store it in refrigeration means by the pasteurization. And next, airtight packets. Generally, whatever now we are eating is airtight packets. For example, in more market or anywhere if you go, the packets are sealed properly with the airtight. Mean no air goes inside, and inside the air is filled. Then which air they fill it? Nitrogen. Do you know which air they fill inside? Nitrogen. You know, bingo packets or kurkure packet or haldiram, whatever the packets you are taking now, all are inside filled with the gas, and that gas do not let any microorganisms to enter in, and there will not be any damage for the food. So by this way we can store the food. How we are storing the food? By salting, adding sugar, by dehydrating, by drying, and by adding mustard oil, vinegar, chemical, pasteurization, air-tightening, and as well as by refrigerating and deep freezing. So by this way we can preserve the food for long time. See, farmers are cultivating food. Up to the cultivation they work hard for that. Okay, we got the crop to our hand. But after the task is very, very important to save the food. So for to save the food and to preserve the food from microorganisms, we must and should need to follow this kind of preservative method. See, rice, grains, wheat, all these are dried under the sunlight to not to damage because of the microorganisms. Even vegetables are stored in cold storages. Vegetables, fruits are stored in cold storages. In our home, we store it in refrigerators. What is the reason purpose? Even pickles, we are making pickles and drying it under the sunlight. Why these all things are going on? The food which is cultivated by farmer should not be wasted, and we should make use it in a proper way, appropriate way. Got it? For that we are choosing these preservative methods to store it for long time. Majorly in India we follow to store food. One is salting, drying, freezing, and in that we add oil, turmeric, honey, sugar. Majorly these things we use to store the food for long time. Got it? So by this way food is preserved and we take precautions. Then next we look at about the nitrogen cycle. So this is nitrogen cycle. Generally how nitrogen is fixed into the soil. Generally plants, animals or humans, we don't have capacity to take nitrogen in the form of gas. So it should be converted into the form of solid or liquid. So who will help to convert this nitrogen gas which is available in atmosphere? 78% nitrogen is available, how it is converted. Okay, so now we look. So generally, atmospheric nitrogen gas is fixed by bacteria like Rhizobium or Nitrobacter or blue-green algae, and this fixed nitrogen is fixed into the soil. When the nitrogen is fixed by these bacteria and blue-green algae, is very few amount. Even from plants and animals also. Plant takes nutrients from soil, and these nutrients are utilized by animals because animals feeding on plants, right? So that they get. When animals get this food, when plants and animals both die, the both dead bodies decompose in soil, and even their wastage of excreta matter, urine, feces, everything is mixed into the soil, and that material is decomposed by again bacteria and fungi. The nitrogen, some amount of nitrogen is fixed by this way, and this fixed nitrogen, some is used by plants, but the remaining, again some of the denitrified bacteria are present, which converts nitrogen into the form of nitrogen gas. Again it escapes into the atmosphere. So generally 78% atmospheric nitrogen is always maintained. So from the 78%, some amount is fixed by bacteria and blue-green algae, and the remaining amount is fixed by plants and animals. Again from that, again the nitrogen, fixed nitrogen will become as a gas, again will escape into the atmosphere. So by this way, the nitrogen cycle continuation repeats by the microorganisms. So here, in this lesson we have discussed about different types of microorganisms and useful microorganisms, about harmful microorganisms, and along with that we also have seen preservative methods of food, and last and final, nitrogen fixation. So I hope you understood this lesson. So I think so. I am expecting that you people will read the lesson from textbook Microorganisms Part 1 and Part 2, and from Lakshmi Singh. This is lesson number of microorganisms. Even here also it is the lesson number 2. Microorganism friends and foe means enemies. Friends are enemies. So I am expecting these 2 lessons you will continue at your home. Got it? Read it well and follow up. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.